In Brookhaven, for those who don't know, there are several locations in the game, but there are also Brookhaven buildings that exist in real life. And today, I want to show you what Brookhaven looks like in real life. And for that, I called my friend, who is here. He said in the chat, jump this giant ramp. Okay, I'll try, but it will be very difficult because the ramp is basically open. He will have to close it and open it again so I can jump. I'm arriving here to pick up my friend, but the ramp just opened, and now I'm flying. My friend just got here to see what Brookhaven looks like in real life. I'll have to carry him, and he got here, but there was no one controlling the button. I said here, how did he open the gate by himself? Because there's no way he could have done that. He was far away. He said he just pressed the button, and that must be true. I'm looking ahead to see what Brookhaven looks like in real life. The first location will be decided by my friend. I just got out of the car, and I'm letting him go to see what the first place will be. It looks like he's coming out from behind, and I don't understand what he's doing, but he arrived and just flew. And apparently, he is choosing the location. He is looking ahead, and he said, let's go to that church. And it looks like he is coming on foot, but I will take my car to get there before him. Perfect. I'm coming up here, and now I arrived before him because he is already on his way. We are here at the church, and this church is very interesting and well known. And I'm sure you have seen this before, but what you don't know is that this church exists in real life. Actually, there are two churches identical to this one. He said, wait, two? Yes, but there is a big difference. This is the first church, and you can see that it says Brookhaven Church, and it's huge. It also says Brookhaven here, and this one is actually real. But there is a problem. It is very different and doesn't look like the church we have in the game. But there is a church exactly like this one, but it is not in Brookhaven. It is in another city. We have 12 Brookhaven cities in real life, but the only church that looks like the one in the game is here. It is very similar. Everything here looks the same. We even have this upper part, which also exists in the game. But the only problem is that this is not in Brookhaven. It is in another city. You can see that we have this house, which also looks like a house from the game. And here there is a giant lake, which could be Madison Lake, the most famous lake in Brookhaven. He said, and it's the only lake in the game. That's true. It's the most famous lake because it's the only one in the game. My friend arrived, but I don't want to carry him. I'll grab this chair here and place it for him, and he will stay here in the front in the most comfortable spot. Now he is sitting, and the car flipped over, and I think he didn't like this place so much that he got out. He said, this is not safe. I'm not going in that. It looks like he got mad and doesn't want to come, but he changed his mind and came. He said, drive properly this time. Okay, I'll do that, but actually, no. I'm going back here running, and I almost flipped my car again. My car is flipping over, and it's hard to drive because every time I turn, it flips, and it doesn't make sense. This is the most glitched car in the game. Now I'm going ahead to check out other Brookhaven locations in real life, starting with the hotel. If I get to the hotel, I can see that it looks just like this, and I want to see if this hotel exists in real life. I'm going to search for Brookhaven, and then hotel, and we have several hotels. I'm going to choose the first one. You can see that it's here, and I'm arriving to check it out. You can see that it's huge and looks like the old hotel from the game. He said, that's not a hotel. Are you blind? But I'm looking here, and this one doesn't seem like the real hotel. Actually, this one looks real. You can see that it's huge and looks a lot like the old hotel that used to be in the game. A long time ago, this hotel was in the game, but even before that, there was another hotel very similar to this one that we have in real life. The only difference is that this one has 2 floors, while the Brookhaven one only has 1. But the latest version has 2 floors, and it's pretty interesting. He said, are there other hotels? Yes, there really are others that I haven't seen yet. So I'm searching here, and I'll check out this other one. You can see that it's here, and I'm arriving to see what it looks like. It seems like this is exactly it. There are several rooms, which makes it a hotel. Now I want to check out another location. I'm taking my friend to see another Brookhaven location. He said, look, it's Area 51. Wait, can we actually see it? I don't think so, because Area 51 is the most secretive place in the world. But for those who don't know, by selecting this house on the right, we have this giant military base. I can enter here and take any plane I want. I can also trap people inside, exactly in this prison. This also exists in real life. I'm going to search for Area 51, and there are several results. I'll choose the first one. You can see that it's in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how to see this, but it's near Las Vegas. But you can't see anything. Apparently, Area 51 is right ahead. It's a very hidden place, and there's nothing nearby. Also, this car is coming here, and there's a police officer chasing it. I said I couldn't see it because everything is hidden. He said, try looking better. So I'm going to try. But first, I'm leaving to get a different car. I took this one because it's a really good car, and my friend can come here, and it won't flip over. This car won't flip anymore. I'll be able to see everything in Brookhaven, but in real life. He said, check out Area 52. Area 52? I didn't know that existed in real life. I just searched on the map, and it's also in the middle of nowhere, but I can't get close. This is the closest I can get, and you can see that something really strange is happening here, like a tornado. Now I want to see what the next location will be that I'll check out in real life because there are so many places I want to see. He said, come here. Guys, he is crawling back here. He is coming to the next location, but he is very slow. I said, speed up, because he is too slow, and it will take too long for him to reach the location he wants to go to. He said, I'm going to the gas station, so I'm going there before him because he is taking too long. While he is on his way, I already arrived at the gas station, and this also exists exists in real life. Literally, this version of Brookhaven is an exact copy of real life, even the name. My friend just arrived, and he is slower than a turtle. And you can see that the gas prices in Brookhaven are pretty interesting. My friend finally arrived. He said, check out this gas station in real life. Just search for this name, and you can see that there are several, and they are all in this area. I'm coming here to check out this exact one because it looks interesting. You can see that it looks a lot like the one in Brookhaven. We have this store and the gas station, and the prices are very similar to those in Brookhaven. Actually, the prices in the game are more expensive than in real life, and that's strange. But this one doesn't look much like it because the roof is weird. I'm leaving here to check out other locations. We have this one, and if I get closer, I can see that it's very interesting, but it looks different, and the prices are also higher. This one has a store. Now I'm going to the others because maybe they look more like the gas station in the game since the gas station is unique. My friend is coming back to get in the car and check out the next locations, and our car is in the middle of the street. He is going to get the car. Perfect. I arrived at this one, and you can see that it looks very different. This one has a roof, and this doesn't look like the Brookhaven building, which is strange, and I'm not finding any that really look like the one in Brookhaven. My friend arrived here, and he said, have you seen everything? Not yet. There are still a few left to see if they look like the game. Perfect. I just left this one, and it really looks like the one in Brookhaven. The name is the same, and it looks very similar. I finally found a gas station that looks just like the one in the game, but now I'm leaving to check out other locations. I said, what's the next location? And he is the one deciding this time. He said, pick a place that has a name. That's true. Some locations have names, like this one. And if I come up front, we have other named locations, like this gas station or this diner. This diner has a name, exactly this one. I'm going to search in real life to see what I find. And I don't know if this exists in real life because this building has been in the game for a long time. He said, really? Maybe it doesn't exist in real life. I'm starting to think it doesn't exist in real life. In the game, for those who don't know, we have this really old diner from 2019, and you can see it has the same name. Back then, the map was very different. Later, this diner was modified, and it looked really cool. Everything inside is nicer and more organized. But now I'm going to search in real life. Perfect. I searched, and a lot of results appeared. We have the first one, which is here, and I'm getting closer to see what it looks like. It looks a little like the one in Brookhaven because it has a lot of red, but it doesn't look the same. It's very different. He said, this looks like the farm from the game. And guys, that's true. We have the farm right here in front. It's really a giant farm, and this location looks like that farm. We have this other one, which I'm getting closer to, and you can see that it doesn't look like the one in the game. It's completely different, very small, and doesn't look anything like the one in Brookhaven. I'm coming here to check out other game locations, but in real life. We have the bank, this store, and others. We have this restaurant, which also has a name. This is its name. And if I search in real life, I can see that it actually exists. We have this one, but it's completely different from the Roblox game. It really doesn't look the same. This location and this other one are original to the game and weren't inspired by real life. Here we have the Brookhaven school, and if I come to the school, there's a lot I can do. I can activate this alarm, which will call the firefighters. Actually, that didn't work. The alarms aren't activated. This alarm is useless and simply doesn't work. And it should work, but I just deactivated it and nothing happened. And guys, this school is huge, and this also exists in real life. Not just one. There are several schools like this. My friend just arrived and is getting food. That's the first thing he did when he got to the school. He is taking all the food from the school. I said, are you going to check out the real life school? Because he is just eating and won't stop. He looked back, and it seems like he won't. But if I search for Brookhaven School, I can see that there are many. I just found this school, which is literally the Brookhaven School. You can tell that this school is huge. There are several parking spaces, and it's a nice street. But I'm trying to find a sign that says Brookhaven, and you can see that the school has 2 entrances. There are many interesting things, but it doesn't look like the school in the game. My friend is coming here to check out real-life Brookhaven with me, especially because my other friend is still eating. But guys, we have other schools. There's this other school that has Brookhaven School written on it, which is interesting. And we have a giant court, and it also says Brookhaven School. This school looks like the one in the game. In real life, it looks like this, and in the game, it looks like this. They are similar. He said it doesn't look the same, so I'm going to find a location that looks more like it. We have this other location, which is huge, but it's still under construction. This is a Brookhaven School, and it's written here as well. And we have this other one, which is even bigger, and I can't see what's inside. But unfortunately, there are no signs. You can't tell if it says Brookhaven. Actually, in the back, it does say Brookhaven, but you can't see it very well. My friend wants me to follow him, so I'm following him in Roblox to see what he's going to do. It looks like he came here and took my car to drive. He is coming up front to choose a location, and he went to the hospital. And I also want to check this out. He said, look, the hospital has a name. The hospital really has a name, and it says this. And I'm going to search for it in real life. I searched, and many results appeared. I'm going to click on the first one, and you can see that it's here. I'm getting closer to see what it looks like. The hospital is huge and much bigger than the one in the game, and it has the same name. The only difference is that it's in another city, while the hospital in the game is in Brookhaven, and this one is in another city. But that's not all we have. Down here, there is another hospital, and I'm arriving to check it out. out. It's really big. There's a lot here, and it has the same name. But I'm also seeing another hospital that I'm going to visit. There's this other hospital that I'm getting closer to just to check it out, and it's huge. It has the same name, and it's much bigger than the one in Brookhaven, and it looks better because the hospital in the game is really ugly. But the real-life hospital is much better. And guys, we have others like this one. You can see that it's here. So I'm getting closer, and it's huge, even bigger than the others I saw. My friend is staring at me, and he said, search for Brookhaven Hospital. Maybe something interesting will show up. That's true. I searched for several names, but I didn't search for Brookhaven Hospital, which is the name of the city. So I'm going to search now. I just searched, and many results appear across the country. I'm arriving at this one to see what's here. We have a giant church in the hospital. It's huge, and there are a lot of cars and many people here. And this hospital actually looks like the one in the game. He said, check out the other one. Okay, I'll check it out. We have another hospital right here. I'm arriving to see what's here, but this is the closest I can get. And there is a really interesting car here, but this is not the hospital. Actually, it's behind here, but there are too many trees blocking my view. I can't see what's at the hospital. I'm getting back here, and I still can't see because there are too many trees. And unfortunately, I couldn't see it. But guys, I'm coming here because I need my friend's help. He will have to go in there, get the card, and open this gate when I need it. I said, open the gate. He will have to go inside, grab the card, and come back here to use the card on the door. He got there, and I'm coming up front to do something important. I took this car, and I want to jump on that ramp, and several people are arriving here to join the race. This is going to be important. Now there are many cars here, ready for a race, but there are also some imposters, and the race is about to start now. And it started. I'm getting here to jump this ramp, but it didn't work. I'm stuck up here, and I don't think I'll be able to get down. I'm completely stuck, and I finally got down. I'm going to try this again. I'm getting to this part, and I finally made it. And there are several people trying to be carried in Roblox, and this is going really well. Everyone is carrying people, and some fell, but everything is going fine. There are so many people here, and a player fell to the ground. I don't know what happened, but now I'm flying, and they don't know that I'm taking them to throw them off the edge of the world. And there are only a few people left up front compared to before, and I'm going to throw all of them here. Everyone fell here, literally the end of the map. Guys, I am here in Brookhaven. It looks like the game finally updated. You can see they released new buildings, and also a lot of stuff came out, which I will show you now. So, my friend just joined the game, and he will help me with this. He said over there, let's go. I want to see everything they released, and I also want to see that. Guys, I am coming here to the front, and I want to see if they released a new car. I am looking at all of them, and it seems there are no new cars. But now, he is coming back here, and he said there are new items. I saw them, so I will grab these items on the right, and apparently, there are new items, like these here. You can see there are several interesting ones here, so I am going up here to test them all. I will set maximum speed and also turbo 3, and now I just arrived here. Here on the right, you can see there are several interesting items. We have these 3, and unfortunately, I can't drive them. These items don't work, but my friend is trying to drive this, and he can't. We also have these others, which unfortunately I can't drive either. They are like decorations. I can use these to decorate my house and make it look really nice. And lastly, we have this item, which also doesn't work, but it will be very interesting for decorations. He said, true, for decorations it will be cool. But now, I am looking at the other items they released on the right. I am checking everything, and it seems they released this new item, which is really weird. It looks like a trash can in the middle of nowhere. Even my friend is looking at it. He said, that's weird. Really, it's weird, but it's a very interesting item, which I can also change the color of and customize however I want. But guys, I am looking here, and it seems there weren't many new items. Actually, just a few. But there is also this new item, which is completely different. You can change the house color using this. So if I take a house in the game, any house on the right, I can place this item here, and I can use it to change the house color, and it disappeared. So I will remove it and place it again, and now I can use this item to simply change the house color. But my friend arrived here. He said, isn't this a decoration? Look, this is basically decorations that I can leave here and later change my house color to make it look like I changed the house color using this, but it's just a decoration item. And guys, now I want to see more things they released. So much that my friend is arriving here, and I am searching here on the right for new items they released, and it seems there are robots. I am looking here, and there is this giant robot, which is really very weird, and I don't know if it works. Apparently not. He said, hello robot, how are you? Look, I don't think it will answer you, but we have this other robot here, which is big. These two robots are gigantic and very strange, and there are no other items. So I am checking another category here to see if I find anything, but apparently there are new plants they released. Now I am coming to my house to decorate it and make it look nicer. You can see there are several plants they released, and you can make the house look very different. And this is really cool. This one here, I don't know why, but it's floating. And we also have these others, which are also cool. We have here on the right these babies that I can place wherever I want, like on the couch or even on the toilet. But guys, my friend came back here. He said, put them to sleep, so I will let them sleep while he watches TV. Perfect! I am sure he is very happy watching TV. But there were more items released that I want to check now. So I am looking here behind my house, in the backyard. And here on the right, there is this item that I am sure wasn't here before. This is a new item, a baby crib. We also have these items for cars. If I look at my car, I can place this thing on top. And this is very strange. It's simply a secret item I had never seen before. So much that my friend arrived here, and he said, I want to see the new location they released. Let's go! But first, I will activate this button to see what happens. And it just turned on a siren, like an old car siren. But now, I am arriving here in front, exactly at this spot. And for those who don't know, this is where you adopt people. And now it's completely modified. You can see it's much better than before. Everything is prettier and more modern, with some very different things, like this, or even this house that looks super weird because it's stretched. But guys, my friend shrunk his avatar and is coming here to check out this place. I said, why did you shrink your avatar? This doesn't make much sense. I don't understand why he did that. He said, it's to see what this place is really like. And that actually makes sense. So I will shrink my avatar, and I am seeing what this place is like. First, I have to crawl here like a baby, and you can see I can't get through these parts. It's literally impossible. So this place isn't good for babies, and it doesn't work. But my friend is coming inside here, exactly into this house, and I can climb here. But unfortunately, there are no secrets in this update, and I can turn off the light. But guys, there's this thing outside. The sand has been completely removed, which is very weird. And now we have this new playground equipment, which is pretty cool. But they totally removed the sand that was in this area, so much that my friend came here, and he said, my god, the sand is gone. And that's really bad. They removed all the sand that was here, and now this playground is much better. I can climb here and look wherever I want. It's really cool. But my friend is coming back here, and I want to see what's up here because apparently there's something here, and it's pretty interesting. We have this bed, a lot of stuff you can do here, and also this area, which seems to be where the teachers stay. But now, I will reset my avatar to normal because I want to see what else was released in the update, because there must be more things. But guys, he's sitting here and reset his avatar to normal, but he's super glitchy because he sat here while he was small, so he's super short. He discovered a bug. He said, what else was released? Look, there are definitely more items. So I'm checking outside to test everything here on the right. There are other items they released that I haven't seen yet, like this yellow one. If I place it exactly here, you can see it works, and this item serves many purposes. We have this red one, which also works. But my friend is coming here to the front, and I don't know where he's going, but he just came here. And there are more items they released that I want to check with you. But meanwhile, my friend is going over there. And here on the right, if I go back here, you can see there are more items in this part, but nothing special. But if I check this other one, there's nothing new. It's all old stuff. But we have these two items, which are completely new. You can see they're royal thrones, which is really cool. Meanwhile, my friend is doing Brookhaven bugs and just arrived here at the throne and sat down. And I can also change its color to make it look like a real throne. He said, it looks like the castle throne. Have you seen it? And I have. For those who don't know, if I take the castle house here, you can see a giant castle appears. And my friend came here and went inside the castle. There are some very interesting modifications you can make. I will have to click this button, and now we have this throne, which looks very similar to that one. Actually, it's the same thing. There are some color modifications, but it's basically the same. So much that if I change the color on the right, you can see it looks identical, but there are more items they released. We have this item here, which I am sure you've never seen before, because I didn't even know this existed in the game. But my friend is coming here. And guys, these robots are super weird because they're kind of scary when you see them from afar. He said, was this item here before? I don't know if this item was here before, probably not. But I am looking here on the right at more items they released, and there's this item for investigations, which is very interesting. We also have this other item for investigations. We also have this thing, which I will place on this wall, and it says access granted here. This is really weird. We also have this screen, which I already know what it is, and this other one. And if you take a different house on the right, specifically the hero house, you can see this house is huge, and we have a lot of cool stuff inside, like these monitors, which are the ones I grabbed earlier. But it seems these were all the items released in this update, but there's more stuff I want to check now. So for that, I will grab a car on the right, literally the fastest one, which is this one, and my friend will have to come here because now I want to test everything released in the update. Guys, I just discovered a secret thing here. We have two locations here. First, this one, and then the adoption center. Down here is for taking care of babies, and upstairs is for adoption, so they're different but in the same place. But I want to come inside here to try to grab a car, but unfortunately, I can't. It's literally impossible. So much that my friend is trying to bring the car here, but he can't. There's no way to bring the car here. But guys, I am driving this car because I am sure I'll find a way to bring it inside. So I'm taking it here, and now I managed to bring the car inside, which is super weird. But this part is really ugly. I don't know why the game owner did this. He literally removed the sand, which makes no sense. And I will also have to climb up there to test something very important. So I will grab this ladder on the right and have to climb here, but I need help. So I'll hand this item to my friend, and he grabbed it there, and now he's helping me climb up. So I'll climb right here, and he came here too. So I'll place this ladder here. Now I'll have to climb again. Perfect! I made it up here in a very different way, but it seems he couldn't because he just fell. He can't climb here. And now he tried again and finally made it, but he almost didn't. And guys, if I try to grab a car from here, I can just do it, so you can place multiple cars here. But I don't know if you can grab a car up here. So I grabbed one here, and it worked, but my friend grabbed a truck and is placing it in this part. And this will destroy this area if he places multiple trucks. You can see he grabbed another one, which just fell, and the worst part is they don't fall properly. They stay like this, ruining the whole view of the adoption center. And this is super weird, so much that I came down here because I want to see it up close. Perfect, I arrived inside, and you can see this is really weird. You can literally ruin the server when you do this in the game. But guys, I want to try something very important. I am leaving here, and I will grab a different car on the right. I grabbed exactly this one. Now I will take this item and place it up here, and it looks kinda cool, but I don't know why it's floating in a weird way. So I'll grab another car on the right. Perfect, I got this one. I can place this item on top to let people know I'm a taxi. I can activate this here, and people will know I work as a taxi and will come inside. But it seems my friend came back here and just entered inside. He said, get a construction truck, I think it'll look better. True, I will grab a construction truck, but I don't know which one to take here because there are so many cool trucks. But I grabbed this one and placed this item on top, and it actually looks pretty cool. This one here turned out really nice, but this other blue and red item, I don't know what it's for. Maybe I can take this classic car here and basically place this item on it to make it look like I'm a cop. So I'll place it right here, and I'll make my car completely blue. Now it looks like I'm a cop. But my friend is arriving here, and he said, it doesn't look like it. That's true, it doesn't look like I'm a cop. But he got in here, and just activating this makes it look cool. I'll place two. I'll take this red item and place it on the other side, but I need to make it look nicer. I'll place it exactly here, and now it really looks like I'm an important cop arriving here with two lights activated. But I'll modify my car. I'll lower it, and now it actually looks cool, like an old police car. He said, put that light behind the car. That will be very important. I'll place exactly these two lights here to see how it looks, and now I'll have to remove the front one. And now this car looks very different. It's like an undercover cop. And guys, I'm coming here to the front, and I think this is the car that matches best because there aren't many cars on the right that work for this. And by the way, I did a maneuver here in Roblox. He said, there are other classic cars that also look good. And I'm looking here on the right at these classic cars, and I don't know what he's talking about. I can grab this car, which might look cool. So I placed it exactly here, but it didn't look very nice. But guys, he grabbed this car, which is the worst one of all, but it actually looks kinda cool. It really looks like a cop car, but it's the smallest cop car ever. He's laughing there and said, this car is bizarre. Really, this car is weird. And guys, look how this turned out. But I'll take mine and make some modifications. I'll place this light on top and now make it white, like a cop. And now my car kinda looks like a police car here in Roblox, but it's an old school cop. My friend changed his car's color, but his looks like a cop because of that light. But now, I want to race him to see who will win here in Brookhaven. I said, want to race? I want to see if he's up for it. He said, obviously, so I can win and prove I have the best car. Look, it's not like that. He thinks he'll beat me, but I'm sure he'll lose. And it looks like it started. Now I'm coming here to the front, and I'm sure I'll beat him. But guys, he hit my car, and I just crashed. But it seems he passed me and even crashed. My friend just crashed here and had an accident. And it was this player who hit my car, another friend of mine. He said, you broke my car. Look, you flipped my car. He flipped my car and is complaining that I broke it. But guys, my friend is lying here. He said, you made me crash. Look, I didn't do that. You crashed by yourself. You just hit the wall. I don't know how you did that. He had a path to follow, but he decided to hit the wall in a super weird way. He said, you're crazy. I'll take your car. And he grabbed his car and suddenly left. He took his car and sped off. But I'll take his car and use it now because this car is way better than mine. But my friend came back here and he said, chase him. I want my car back. And he's super angry. So I'm coming here to the front and even activated the siren to get here faster. But I flipped over. I don't know how this car flipped, but I have to hurry because he's already leaving. And guys, I'll hit his car like this. Perfect. I hit him, but he kept going. I don't know how he did that. But now this friend is leaving here and my other friend is coming here to get his car back. But I don't know what he's doing. Apparently, he grabbed a shark and turned into a shark. Guys, this is really bad because my friend is coming here and just realized there's a shark. But now he's not approaching his car because he's scared. So much that the shark arrived here and is trying to come onto the island. But I won't let that happen. But guys, how weird the shark flipped over. And I don't know how he did that. And now he's back to normal. But he took a friend's car and is dragging it behind. The shark literally stole my friend's car. This makes no sense. The car is right here and I just flipped here. But the shark came back and I know it's my friend. I said, I know it's you. I already know it's my friend. So much that he left. And I grabbed this shark to drive around in Roblox and it's really weird. But guys, I arrived here to bring this car back to my friend, who I'm sure is super mad. So I arrived right here and now he took his car back and is very happy. So much that he left. But now, I want to see what else was released in the update. He took the car, so I'm coming too. I want to see where he'll take me. He's speeding here and I want to test the update's bugs, which I'm sure you didn't notice. But he suddenly flipped his car. He said, hey, grab a pickup truck and try to fly onto that new location. So I'll do that. Here on the right, I'll grab the tallest car of all. Exactly this one. And now my friend will have to come here because I'll do a flying glitch to see if I can reach that spot. Perfect. The car is super high. And now I'll have to accelerate full speed to see if this works. Perfect. I'm I'm arriving right here, but I didn't make it. I got really close. Now I'll try again because I won't give up that easily. So I'm coming here to the front, and my goal is to land on top of that location. I'm sure I'll make it. So I'm arriving here again, and this time I'll go faster and farther. Perfect. I'm backing up here, and this time I'm sure it'll work. So I arrived exactly here. I made it to this location successfully. For those who don't know, Brookhaven has been updated and released this new building, which is simply perfect. And today, I want to show everything that changed in the Brookhaven update, which I'm sure you didn't notice. I'm in front, coming here to pick up a friend who is right here, but I don't know what he's doing here. Apparently, he wants to be adopted. I said, wait, do you want me to adopt you? If he wants, I'll adopt him, but he's just looking. And he said, I want to be adopted by smart people. And he said, I'm not smart, but I am smart. I said, ask me a question, and I will answer. I want to see what he's going to say. Apparently, he has something important to ask. He said, what's my real name? I don't know. I don't know him in real life, and I don't know his name. And it looks like someone is coming here who wants to adopt my friend. He just said, Mom, guys, it looks like that's his mom, and she's carrying him. She said, come on, son, I'll take you for a walk. But I don't think she's really his mom, but she's running over here. And I want to show everything that was added in the update, like secrets and more. But before that, I need to see what will happen to my friend. I'll get my car and follow them without them noticing. I want to know the truth. She's going ahead and going up, so I'm coming too, undercover. I'll make my car green. And now I'm disguised in the grass. I'm sure she didn't notice. She's taking my friend over there, and suddenly she went up and dropped him there. And I want to see what will happen. And it looks like she grabbed this item and is throwing it here. She said, what are your last words? And I'm coming to save my friend. He just needs to jump here. Perfect. I saved him. And now I have to run away. I'm going down here, but my car broke down and is completely destroyed. He said, thanks for saving me, but you almost ruined everything. It wasn't on purpose. And it looks like he made his character bigger. And I want to show all the secrets that were released. I'm coming ahead, struggling, and it's hard to control this car. Now I'm in front of the neighborhood, and everything is different. We have this house. My friend is changing the color using a new item that was released, and apparently he is using it, which is very interesting. And in this other house, you can see that we have a bicycle on the ground, which is a new item. And there are a lot of different things. We have this soccer field, which I'm sure you've never seen before. Coming here, we have a lot of things lying around, a hoverboard, another car, and a skateboard. Guys, I don't know who made this house, but that person was really smart. He said it was me. Actually, no. And it looks like he is lying. There's a player here parking his car, and he crashed into mine. He left his car here in a weird way, and look at what he did. He came here and banned that player. Oh my god, now I'm hiding so I don't get banned. I'm getting out of here and going to this other part because I don't want to be banned from this house. I arrived at this other part, but I'm sure he knows I'm here, and he's waiting for me to leave so he can ban me. He said, get out of there. I doubt it, but I'm not leaving because I'm scared. Then he came inside, so I ran out. Perfect. I managed to get out successfully, but my friend got here to escape too. He's acting crazy. He's coming after me, and suddenly he's right here, and my friend ran away in fear. He's coming right here, so I'm running to hide. But guys, what is this? Something really weird is happening. Here we have a drawing of a person, and something happened. There's an investigation going on, and it's written crime scene. Something definitely happened at my friend's house. He said, could our friend be evil? I don't know, but I'm starting to think so. There are weird papers, and my friend arrived, and he said, what are you guys looking at? It's nothing. We followed the trail and found this thing. He's going to have to explain what it is. He said here, it's nothing. I bought the house, and it was already like this, and I don't know if that's true. I'm sure he's lying. He left, but he doesn't fool me. He did something here. He said he's evil. We have to get out of here and check out the secrets of the update. And that's true. We have to see everything that was released. I'm going to have to jump back here, and I managed to get out, but my friend got out too, and he's coming here, and that was really weird. I didn't expect my friend to do that in his backyard, and now he's cleaning up to pretend nothing happened. The thing disappeared, and there's no more evidence. He's pretending, but I'm sure something happened. I'm going to investigate until I find out the truth. He said, let's check out the secrets first. Honestly, I do want to see the secrets. Now I'm going to get a construction vehicle and then grab these items. I can make an interesting decoration to signal that the vehicle is working. There's an interesting yellow light, and I can place two. I place two, and it looks cool. People will know I'm working and won't bother me. But guys, there are also other items that were released, and I want to test them. So I'm coming here, and it looks like my friend fell here. But guys, there's something here. We have a bug in this part, and I'm sure it wasn't here before. I'm going to get a different car. I picked this Formula 1, and I can modify it and turn it into a police car. Now I got to this part, and I'm going to grab this item and place it here. I placed it, and now I'm going to change my car and make it white, and it really looks like a real police car. He said, I want to see what the criminals will think about this. I'm sure they'll be scared. Now I'm going to use the police avatar, and I'm coming with another friend. I'm going to get a chair and a throne for my friend. He got to this part, and this is really bizarre. It's a giant throne that was released in the update, but there's a player passing by in front, and he almost caused an accident because he almost crashed into me. So I'm going after him, and he will be the first person to get arrested. I just stopped him, and he simply drove straight ahead, and now he came back and is running away. So I'm going to crash into his car until he stops. He stopped. I said, hands up, and he will have to raise his hands because he was running from me, and now he's wanted. And he's moving back there, grabbing something, and he took this item and is trying to hit me. Or maybe not, because he's hitting the car, which is completely destroyed. And all of this is because of him. My car was destroyed because of this player. And now he's trying to escape, climbing the mountain to fly, but I won't let that happen. I'm coming after him, even with my car on fire. He's going up, and I won't let him escape, but I made him gain speed, and he got up there even faster. So I got here, and he has to stop, or it will be the end for him. I said, you have no way out, and he really has no way out, and now he's trapped. But actually, he flew away, and I'm going after him because I won't let him escape. My friend is coming here too. We're chasing this player while flying. He's ahead and apparently went down. I'll keep following. I'm above and have the advantage because I know exactly where he's going, and it looks like he's coming forward, and I'm following while flying. And several items were released here in Brookhaven, but apparently he went into this house and is going inside. That's weird. He entered my friend's house, and I'm going down because I want to see what's happening. It looks like my friend is arriving here too, and after a long time, he finally got here. He said, hey, what if what we saw before was actually him? And that's a big possibility. Maybe all of this was because of this player and not my friend. Maybe that's really what happened. So I have to arrest him, and I have to lock him up. I got here, and this will be the end for him. He's looking back. He surrendered, and he's going to jail. My friend came down here, and he's really angry. He's holding an item and using it in Roblox. I said, was it you who did this? I want to know if it was him. He has to tell the truth. He said, yes. Why? And it really was him, which is bizarre. My friend came back and got to this part. He said, so it was you who made my friends think I was evil? And apparently, it was him, and he was simply banned from the house. He's flying here, but he disappeared. The mystery has been solved. Everything is back to normal. But I want to check with you all the secrets that were released in the update that you didn't notice. He said, look at this. And he grabbed this item, which is a new item from the update, and it looks really cool. And there's a difference. This item was already in Brookhaven, but there's a new item, which is this one. If I go up and click this button, we have these bikes, which look very similar. But the only difference is this platform, because one is set up one way, and the other is different. But I want to test something. If I place this item here, I don't know what it's for, but maybe it can be used for a party. I'm going to grab some party items and try to throw a party. My friend is holding an item. My other friend arrived and is taking care of his hair, but he doesn't have any hair. So I'm going to get a house, specifically one with a garage, because I can open it and make modifications. And my friend arrived too. Now I'm going to do a test, grab several tables, and set them up as if it were a light party. And this looks really cool. I placed several lights, and I'm going to take this item and place it here. I placed 2, activated them, and you can see it looks great. I'm going to place more lights and activate all of them, but I'm missing the red one. I placed it here, and now it looks really different. He said, hey, what if you put a lot of these items on your car? True, if I put several of these items on my car, it would look really weird, and I'm going to try that later. I want to throw the party, so I'm going to add more items, and I can't change the color of this, but I can place this other one. We have a party where everything is weird. There are new items, and if I come inside, I can change the screen. My computer has 2 screens. It looks really strange. I'm placing several signs. They look cool, but there aren't many modifications. My friend arrived and gave me an item, and I don't understand why. So I'm taking care of my hair. And guys, if I come here, grab this item, then place it here, and use this item on the wall. It looks like I'm changing the color of the house, and it looks really cool. My friend got here and is doing it too. This is a genius idea to change the color of the house. And if I come here, place this item, and change the color, I left it like this to make it look like I'm changing the color. It's really an interesting work idea. And there are other items that were released on the right, like these new flowers. We have these flower pots, and this one too, which is huge. And I think it looks nice in the bathroom. I placed it, and it looks great. And there are several flowers that were released, but I want to check out other items. My friend came back and said, I have an idea. Look at this item. And it looks like he grabbed another item, and that's cool. I sat here, and it looks like I'm a king. And there's this other chair, which is the same thing. Literally the same thing. But my friend came over, and he said, no, it's not. Try changing the color of both items. I'm going to try. So I'm going back to this huge area, and I'm going to grab the same item, this one, and this other one. And if I try to change the color of this, it looks really interesting, and it works perfectly. But if I change the color of this one, it looks different. And I didn't know that. There's a difference. The 2 are different. One is gold, and the other isn't. There's a difference I wasn't expecting. And if I take any car, I can place this item and build a giant tower. I can climb to the top and keep making the biggest tower in Brookhaven. My friend is watching this, and I'm sure he has no idea what's going on. I almost fell off everything. I got back up, and now I'm higher than all the houses. I'm really high up. And he said in the chat, get down from there. Oh my god. So I'm going to come down, and this time he has to go up. I said, go up there. And you can see he's climbing fast. And he fell all the way down. He's climbing again. He made it, and then he fell again. And after a long time, he finally did it. And if I try to drive this car, it doesn't work. The car just flips over. I'm trying to move forward, but I can't because it's really hard to drive. It's actually difficult. So I'm going back, and this is weird because I'm managing to move forward, and the car flipped over again, but this time it didn't fall. I'm trying to move forward. And guys, I'm going to remove this chair so I can drive properly. I removed it, and everything feels weird. The car is tilting, and the first-person view is really strange. The car flipped over. My friend is ahead, completely upside down. I'm going back. This is weird. I'm trying to get to the front, to the adoption center. It's really difficult. I'm accelerating as much as I can, and I'm managing to get to the front, but I flipped over. The car is like this, and now it's back to normal. I'm driving and moving carefully. I got here, but I managed to arrive normally. My friend is coming too, and he said, "This is my house." And it looks like he's talking about this house, which is just really small. And if I take this house, both are similar. The only difference is that one is normal, and the other is small, really small. Guys, I am here in Brookhaven, and for those who don't know, it updates every week. And today, I want to check out with you the updates that are coming to Brookhaven, which I'm sure you didn't know about. And I will also remake these updates using Roblox Studio, where I can modify whatever I want. So, to do this, I called my friend who is going to help me. But he said, "Attention, open the gate." It looks like he is talking on the radio, but this gate just opened, and I think he wants me to jump this ramp. So I'm going to get my car to do it, and he will have to come along too. Perfect, he got here, and now I have to jump this ramp. But there's a problem, it's just open, but the player fortunately closed it. So now I'm going back here, and on the right, I'm going to grab the racing map. Exactly this one, because these things appear on the map to make a race. He said, "You got the wrong one. That's not it. And this is actually the real one." The real racing map is exactly this one, which is for car races. So these things appeared, and now I can finally come forward. So I'm running here, and I want to see if this will work. He just opened the gate, and I almost climbed onto this house. But guys, I want to check out with you the updates that are coming. And this thing I'm doing now is connected to the next Brookhaven update. Because for those who don't know, Brookhaven is going to have an update about these things in the game. And it looks like the gate finally closed and will open again. But I want to fly and jump on top of this house. He said, "This is impossible. Just give up." But I'm not giving up. Actually, I'm just going to run here, jump this ramp, and finally make this work. Perfect! I just got here, but unfortunately, it didn't work. Guys, I'm giving up on this because it really won't work. But I want my other friend to come here too, because I can see that he's in that part and is finally coming back here. But I don't know how he's going to get up here, especially because this is really high. He said, "You came down here too. Now how are you going to get up?" And that's true. I didn't realize it, but I accidentally came down here. But I'm going to grab this ladder on the right and try to climb up. He's trying to come up here, but it just won't work. Actually, it's almost working. I'm trying to get up here, but it looks like he placed another ladder, and I'm trying to get up, and finally, it worked. I successfully got back up. I want to see if he will be able to do it too. He jumped, but unfortunately, it didn't work. But after many attempts, he finally got up, and now he just went back down. But guys, the first thing that will be released in Brookhaven is simply new ramps, because there are several ramps in the game. There's this one, and also this other one. And for those who don't know, if I run here, I can simply jump over this part of Roblox. And it really is a ramp, and it even got pretty glitchy. I also have another ramp right in front of me. I have to run over here, and I just jumped over this ramp. But there will be an update in the future with a lot of things involving these Brookhaven ramps. He said, "It's not just the ramps, right?" Actually, there are going to be a lot of things coming that I'm sure he didn't know about. But I just grabbed this ramp, and you can see that it's perfect. I just need to place it exactly here, and then move it down. You can see that it looks perfect. But there's a problem. I need to test this, and for that, I will need the best car of all. So I just grabbed this car, which is a perfect Bugatti, and this is simply the fastest car of all. So I'm running back here, and now I have to go forward to see if this ramp is working. So I'm coming here, and I'm going to have to jump this ramp, and it actually worked. And now I'm flying really far here in Roblox, but I want to place more lamps. He said, "Put a loop too." That's true. If I add a loop, it will be perfect, because I'll be able to do a lot of things and many stunts with the car. But guys, there's something kind of weird happening here, because there's a police officer right in this area who made a barrier, but something tells me this barrier is connected to his car. So I'm going to crash right here, and it really is connected. He's coming back here, but I don't think he's happy with what I did. In fact, he left the area and is now aiming at this item. He said, "Get out of here, clown." But guys, I'm not letting this slide, because suddenly he's messing with me. But my friend is going up ahead, and it looks like he came here to fight me in Roblox. Meanwhile, that friend of mine just caught someone, and apparently he wants to take his car. But in the meantime, I have to distract the police officer. I said, "Who do you think you are?" Because I want to make him mad so my friend can get his car. He said, "I am much richer than you." Guys, I don't know why he suddenly said that. He's talking in a really weird way. But my friend just took his car, and now he's leaving, and he's even running back here to try to get his car back. But unfortunately, he just lost it. Guys, we got a really different car here, because it's simply a car with a giant barrier that my friend is taking up ahead, and he just jumped this ramp in a really cool way. But guys, look how weird this is. We have this barrier that I can move here, but my friend just arrived. He said, "Let me drive his car," and it looks like he wants to drive it. So my friend pressed this button, which simply released his car, and now he took it and and just ran away. Guys, he's running super fast and just jumped this Roblox ramp, but I'll let him enjoy his car. And in the meantime, I want to create my Roblox game. My friend is coming here too, just to check this out. And my game is actually really cool, but it looks really bad because there's nothing in my game, just this ramp, and it also looks really ugly. Perfect! I'm changing the color here. I'm going to make it look much better. Now it looks really nice because it looks like a real ramp. He said it looks like a McDonald's ramp, and what he said is true. I'm looking at it, and this ramp has McDonald's colors, so I'm going to have to change that. I made it red, and just like that, it looks much better. But now I want to add more. I placed this other ramp here because I'm sure it's going to be much better. And the next one, I'll place right in this area. I have to lower this ramp, and now it's just perfect. If I come here to get this car, we have 3 ramps that I can jump over in my Roblox game. So I just grabbed this car, and now I'm going to try jumping on this ramp. So I'm coming at full speed, and I'm flying really far, and it worked really well. But now, I want to go back to test the other ramp in my game because there are so many other ramps. So I'm running back here, but this didn't work because I crashed into nothing. I don't even know what I hit. But guys, there's a problem because you can see that player is coming right here, and he won't stop chasing us in Roblox. So I'm going back to make sure it takes him a long time to get here. Perfect! I'm right here, and by the time he reaches this place, it's going to take a while. He said, I think it won't take long. He's really fast. And that's true. He really is super fast. You can see that he's right in this area, getting here as quickly as he can. So I'll have to go up ahead to the other mountain, where I'll finally be safe. Perfect! I just got here, and now I'm sure he won't come. But now I'm running forward, and I'll try to jump this ramp to see if it works. Perfect! I'm arriving here, and I just flew super far. Now I just grabbed this loot, but it doesn't really fit in Brookhaven. So I got this other one, which looks way better. I'll place it in a better spot, exactly here. I'm sure this will work. Perfect! I'm coming here to get my car, which is exactly this one. This is the fastest car in all of Roblox. So I'm coming up ahead, and I need to see if this is going to work. I'm arriving right here. Now I have to turn at this part, and then I need to run back. But guys, I crashed into nothing, and I have no idea what I hit, but it just didn't work. So I have to go back and test this again. Perfect! I'm running here, and this time I'm sure it's going to work. But I just fell onto the houses. I don't know how that happened, but now I'm here. He said, hey, hurry up, he's coming. And I'm looking here, and it seems like it's true. He's coming on a skateboard to get us. I'm going to let him come because I want to see what he has to say. And he just arrived, but he's aiming at this item and is hitting my car. Guys, he just broke my car. So I'm running away because what he did was unforgivable. Now I'm going back and I'll have to hide, literally in my house, which is exactly this one. This is my Roblox house. So I just got here, but I have to hide up there. So I'm going down here, and now I'm finally climbing up. But my friend took too long to arrive and just fell down here. Guys, look where he is. Now this elevator is going down again to try to get him. Perfect. It looks like he finally got here, but now it's going down again. Guys, I'm sure he's really mad, so I'll place it again. And this time I'm going to put a ladder here just to see what happens. He just got here, and it looks like the elevator is completely stuck. You can see that it didn't go up anymore. He said, oh my god, you found a bug. And that's true because if I delete the ladder, it just goes back up. But now I think I'm safe to work on my Roblox game since the police officer isn't here. He's actually really far away. But it looks like my friend is right here. He said, where's the food? I'm hungry. Alright, I'll grab something here. Let me get the most random thing ever, this milk. So I just handed it to him, the only thing we have in the house. He said, I can see from here, there's way more food. Look, there isn't. That's a lie. But now I need to add more stuff to my Roblox game, like tunnels. Because for those who don't know, in Brookhaven, this neighborhood used to be completely different. It was exactly like this. There was this giant tunnel passing through here, and then these other tunnels, and basically, everything used to be very different. Brookhaven used to be completely different until one day it was modified, and basically, this new road appeared, and the tunnel was completely deleted, and now there's only this one. But I want to make a modification that will bring this tunnel back. This road will be completely changed and also deleted. But guys, the police officer just disappeared. Actually, he came back right here. He's in this area trying to figure out where we are. But he's not likely to find us, especially since he doesn't know we're inside the house. Actually, I think he can see us through the window. So I closed the window just to avoid problems, and now I need to modify this Roblox game. First, this ramp, I'll place it right here, and I'll have to remove this entire road. Perfect! I removed everything. Actually, there's this part left, and now it's gone. Now let's move this thing here. I'll place this block right in this spot, and also these other two. And after many modifications, it looks exactly like this. But this isn't perfect because the tunnel is missing. But making the tunnel is really easy, though I made this version just to test what this part of Brookhaven would look like without that ramp, just with this road. But guys, it looks like someone is coming, and it's the police officer. This is how the road looks, while in my Roblox game, it looks completely different. It actually turned out pretty cool. It would be an interesting update to have in Brookhaven, but unfortunately, it never happened. But guys, he just arrived, and my friend has a very important mission to do because he's going to show up here at any moment. I said, press the elevator button to go down. Okay, it's pretty simple. I'm sure he'll understand. And he just pressed the button, and he went down there. And now I accidentally fell. But it looks like he's right here, and he's coming up. My friend made him go down. Guys, he just went down, and now he's coming to talk to me. But I'm already leaving, and this is me. And he made me go down. And I I wasn't supposed to go down. Now he just came over here. And luckily, I managed to escape from the police officer. And now it looks like he went down again. And he's coming back to get me. But now, I'm going up. And this time my friend shouldn't make me go down. Perfect. He didn't make me go down this time. But it looks like the police officer didn't press the button, as if he's waiting for me to arrest me in Roblox. But I'm not going down. He said, take the chance to work on your Roblox game. I'll take care of things here. Okay, I'll do that. And it's really important because my Roblox game is almost perfect. But to do that, I need to remove this road because it's going to be a tunnel. So everything here has to be removed. Now this road is going to expand to this part up ahead, and I need to remove these blocks. Now I have to remove this grass, and I also have to remove this thing. And I really didn't want to do that because it looked really nice. And now the tunnel is finally open, but it looks really bad. It's simply the ugliest tunnel ever. But I'll find a way to fix it and make this tunnel absolutely perfect. Right now, it just looks so ugly. Now I just finished this part, and there's enough space for a new Brookhaven house. And later I'm going to place a house here. But this part looks really bad, and down here actually looks pretty good. But this tunnel is way bigger than I expected. It's really huge, and there's not much I can do to make it smaller. But guys, it looks like they're both fighting because every time he goes up, my friend makes him go down. I'm sure he's getting really mad. He just got here and immediately went back down. Now he's coming up again, and he's already going back down. Guys, my friend is doing a great job of not letting him come up here. And now I'm going to finish my Roblox game. I made some modifications. This part was changed to look better, and the tunnel was also modified, and now it's absolutely huge. But there's something missing, and that's the lights. There aren't enough lights to make this look nicer, but it's really turning out great. There are a few mistakes I need to fix, but it's starting to look like a future Brookhaven update. And guys, after a long time, I think I finally finished this tunnel because if I come up here, you can see that it's working perfectly. It really looks like a real tunnel. If I come here, we also have this part, and everything has been modified because the current Brookhaven looks like this. When I get to this part, I have to go up here. But in my version of Brookhaven, everything is different because this tunnel goes straight through the mountain. And the coolest part of all is that the neighborhood was completely modified, and it even looks better because if I come through this road, you can see that everything here looks really nice, and there's also a lot of space. It's a huge neighborhood. But we have this ramp, and I want to test something really important. So I'm going to get this car, and now I have to go all the way back really fast. And now I have to speed up as much as possible to see if this will work. Perfect! I just jumped over this ramp, and I'm flying here in Roblox. But I want to check with my friend what else I should add to the game. Now I placed this ladder, but unfortunately, he just arrived here, but I just banned him from my house. Now I'm sure he won't come back. He said, you just had to do that. And it really was that simple. But now I'm going down here because there are some things I want to test, and it looks like my friend just arrived. I'm going to get my car, and now I want to check something else I should add to my game. I said, tell me something to add to the game. I want him to tell me what I should put in. He said, houses. And that's true. My Roblox game already has several houses, but there's still space for more. So I'm going to place several houses. First, I'm going to move this house to the side. I finished here, and it actually looks really cool. But this house is still missing, though I'm going to delete it because I think it looks better this way. You can see that there's a lot of space for houses. There's room for 4 houses here, and another 4 houses in the front, meaning there's really a lot of space. And I'm going to add more cars. Now there are 8 cars. I'm going to call my friend to test this game. I said, follow me. I'm going to enter my Roblox game. Perfect. I'm in my game, and he just joined. And he said, wow, it looks like he's really impressed with everything, even with the modifications that were made to the map. You can see he's coming up front just to check what has changed. And there's really a lot that's different. He said, incredible. But now I want to get a car and jump over all the ramps. So I'm going to grab this one. I'm waiting for my friend to come here too and get his car. But it actually looks like he's coming in my car. But now I've invited some people to test my game. Now a lot of people are getting cars, and I'm going to take off and see if this will work. Perfect. I'm arriving here in the front, and it actually worked. I'm flying really far away. And now everyone is gathered here to check out the tunnel update, which looks completely different. And guys, everything here is so much better. It really looks nicer. And there's also a lot of space for houses. And the coolest part is that this tunnel turned out really nice. I thought it was going to look bad, but it actually looks really good. But now I'm going back because I want to jump this giant ramp. Perfect. I got here, and it worked. I flew so far away. Now I'm running forward, and I'm going to jump this ramp, and I'm literally falling out of the map. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.